What's up, lovely people of the Shadowfight universe? Welcome back to another Shadowfight Arena video. This is one of the videos that I recommend you watch until the end because I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of stuff on how to use the Legion faction effectively. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Turn on that bell notification so you don't miss out. If you agree with everything I say in this video, please write down in the comment section and say nailed it. I'm going to give every comment a heart. Every comment that says nailed it is going to get a heart. This video is gonna be a direct answer to my previous video. I kinda called the Legion faction cheap and easy to use. I still stand by my word, and throughout this video I'm gonna be proving it to all of you. A lot of you guys made some cool comments on my previous video, and there were some fishy comments as well. I'm gonna be answering some of them in this video. Most people have shown me that they are so clueless about the Shadowfight Arena, so today I have decided to make this video to address that issue. Let me clarify something that I did not clear in my last video. Let's say, for example, you have 2 Legion players and 1 Dynasty on your team, or 2 Legion players and 1 Herald on your team. I consider you very tactically gifted in the game because you have balanced out your faction to find a team that actually works. I clap for you because you know what is really going on in the game. You are playing with all the players from all the faction because you found a way to balance your team and win matches. The people that I'm going to be describing in this video are the ones who use Legion characters from Monday to Sunday. 3 Legion characters on the team and they still think the Legion faction is not broken. This video is for those type of people. In my last video, many Legion players called me out. They're like, Hulksden, you are a noob, you don't play PvP, you have 0 trophies, you shouldn't be making any videos like this. In addition to that, they also said that the Dynasty faction is the one that is broken in the whole game. This type of people have made me understand that there are so many clueless people in Shadowfight Arena. I have decided to make this video to take some people to school. I am going to be giving you guys a lot of information to show you that the Legion faction is indeed broken and so cheap to use. Allow me to explain why I don't really play PvP a lot. PvP in Shadowfight Arena is the exact same pattern. Dash, wrestle, punish, repeat. The person who does it best is the one who wins. If you keep playing PvP all the time, you're gonna miss out on some of the cool stuff in the game, because you're gonna be meeting the exact same people who do the exact same thing. You're gonna be trying to counter-attack the exact same thing and miss out on some new stuff that are available in the game. If you want to learn the Shadowfight Arena inside out, I would recommend you play the bots, because the bots are going to teach you so many new stuff that you don't get by playing real people. Every time you play bots, they do things that you don't expect, and it makes you learn a lot of things in Shadowfight Arena. In addition to that, my channel is pretty much about giving people tips and tricks. You will never find me bragging about my skills. I just like to find loopholes in Shadowfight Arena and then show it to everybody. That's what my channel is all about. This is a quick summary of why the Legion faction is the most broken in the whole of Shadowfight Arena. I'm gonna call everything on the screen mechanical candy because I don't want to repeat myself a lot. In Legion faction, everything begins with the fast spinning back kick. It is fast and you can use it to counter-attack your enemies. You can create a fight pattern that you can use with one character and then apply it to all the other Legion characters. It works. Most of the characters in the Legion faction can stop people from using shadow energy. Sarge can do it with the invincibility. Ironclad is the only one who can stop people from using shadow energy, but he still has the high pain threshold and he has a crazy shadow attack to use. Legion faction has the fastest recovery system in the whole of Shadowfight Arena. When you wrestle a Legion opponent to the ground, they get up faster than everyone. So the spamming tactics of the Dynasty is not gonna work on any Legion character. They recover faster than everyone. And I still don't get it why these Legion veterans complain about the Dynasty faction. The Legion faction has the uninterrupted state that you can abuse to the best of your ability. This uninterrupted state is very dangerous and you can use it to take out everybody at any given time. It's one of the most overpowered talents given to the Legion that you don't find in the Herald and Dynasty faction. Once you learn how to manipulate this uninterrupted state, you can knock out any opponent in this game. If you pay close attention, you're gonna notice that a lot of Legion players have invincibility. This is gonna be very useful against special attacks in the game, like the Jet's Shadow Harmony, Hongju's Triumph, Monkey King Ascension. Legion faction has everything, and it's so disappointing when they complain about the Dynasty faction. They have everything in place to stop the Dynasty faction, and still they complain about the Dynasty faction. Alright, wonderful people, this is it, man. Time to give you guys some awesome tips and tricks for using Legion faction. If you play with Dynasty or you play with Herald, then you have my permission to complain about Dynasty faction. Neki did not give Dynasty and Herald any mechanical candy to stop shadow attack abusers. Yes, we have people like Azuma and maybe Lynx, but that's not enough. Legion, pretty much everyone can stop shadow attack abusers. And guess what? They still complain. Maybe Neki should give them wings so they can fly. Sheng should be no competition for Jack Bulwark whatsoever. But guess what? These Legion veterans are still complaining. They have everything in place to stop Sheng, but they have zero skill on how to do it. I'm gonna show you guys a few tricks to use with Jack Bulwark. Bulwark is not that difficult to use. Step number 1, use the spinning back kick, and then you need to analyze your opponent. If your opponent is very fast, you need to stop, maybe do some wrestling, and then follow the spamming tactics used in PvP once you knock the opponent to the ground. And now I'm gonna show you a simple trick to use with Jack Bulwark, level 10 Assault Fortress. It gives him invincibility, just check it out. You see what I did there? I used the Assault Fortress to dodge Sheng's shadow attack. I turned defense into an offense. Let me tell you some scenarios where you can use this. You can use it on Hongju when he's about to do his Triumph. You can use it on Jet when she's about to enter the Shadow Harmony state. One back kick and then you catch her with the shadow attack. You can use this to dodge so many things in this game. If you keep playing PvP, you're gonna miss out on all these patterns. What I suggest you do is take each talent and then go and practice against the bots. You're going to learn a lot of stuff. It is so funny how the Legion veterans complain about Yuka from the Dynasty faction. Don't forget that Neki has given the Legion faction all the mechanical candy to stop Yuka, but guess what? This Legion veteran still can't do it, and all they do is complain. First of all, Ironclad is immune to ranged weapon, so Yuka cannot spam her shade combination. Jack Bulwark can block ranged weapon with his fortress. You can easily manipulate the Legion uninterrupted state or the Marcus glitch to take out Yuka, but still these Legion veterans can't do it. What do these guys want, man? Neki, please give them wings in the next update. On top of that, there is a combination where Yuka does the low leg sweep and then the special move. Guess what? That talent does not work on Legion, but they are still the one who are complaining. If you're in the Dynasty faction or the Herald faction and you don't have any Legion characters, you have my permission to complain about Yuka. Why? Because Neki has not given Dynasty and Herald any mechanical candy to stop Yuka. If you guys complain about Yuka, I 100% agree with you. No Legion player should ever complain about Yuka. It's simple as that. Emperor in the building. So many Legion players still complain about Emperor. Emperor is the weakest character in front of Legion people. First of all, when Emperor fights without the weapon, he is weak. He is underpowered. When Emperor enters shadow form, he loses his kick. That is the right time to use the Legion uninterrupted state and take out the Emperor effectively. Emperor is the #1 victim for Legion. He can easily get killed by Legions without applying any skill. Big Marcus is in the house. This guy is one of my most favorite Legion hero in the whole game. He has everything needed to win a match. He can counter-attack anybody in the game. Right now, Fireguard is just a little fish in front of Marcus. There is nothing he can do. A lot of Legion people will still think that Marcus is not overpowered. They will say his weapon is so difficult to use. No, it's not. Recently, I had an epiphany. And I think the Legion faction is so easy to use. You can figure out a fight pattern that you can use with every single Legion character. And this is pretty much how it goes. Step number 1, begin with the spinning back kick. And then you analyze the opponent. If you feel like the opponent is faster than you can try a wrestling move, you can try dodging. If you feel like you can hit the opponent with the uninterrupted state, then you do it. Once you knock the opponent to the ground, you can always jump and do the jumping drop kick. Once you do the jumping drop kick, it always messes up the opponent's standing position. You can follow up with another spinning kick, or you can catch them with the uninterrupted state. This fighting sequence works for every single Legion hero. You just have to make a small change here and there, and that's pretty much it. Say hello to one of the most broken Legion heroes in the game, Sarge, aka Red Eyes, the invincible killer. I don't think there is any destroyer in the game like Sarge, man. He can kill anybody instantly. His shadow form is just too much. He can stop anybody in the game. No skill required. If you have such type of characters and you're still complaining about Dynasty faction, I don't really know what you're doing in Shadow Fight Arena. If you mix your team from all the different factions, then I have nothing but respect for you. It's because you are very skillful and you are tactically aware of the game. Let's say you have like 2 Legion players and then maybe 1 Herald or 1 Dynasty. Congratulations, you have figured out a perfect team. You are tactically aware of what's going on in the game. The only problem that I have is those Legion veterans. They have a full team of Legions and they still think their faction is still underpowered. Neki should give them wings because they clearly don't know much about this game. This Legion faction is the most overpowered. You don't need to do a lot in this faction. When it comes to dodging shadow abilities, Dynasty and Heralds suffered the most. Neki did not give them any mechanical candy like Legion. Most Legion players just get lazy when they see people using shadow energy. They have invincibility, they have block breakers, they have shadow fortress, but still they can't use it to the best of their ability. The real skillful people in this game are mostly from Dynasty and Herald faction because they have to do everything the hard way. There is no mechanical candy to use in the game. Maybe Neki will give Legion wings in the next update. It's gonna be awesome, man. I cannot wait to see it. General Marcus, the biggest bully in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you play bots a few times, you will learn a new trick in Shadow Fight Arena. I found something that I really want to show you guys. You will see right now. Whenever Sarge wrestles you to the ground, you should roll once and then let your character get up. Just take a look at this. So after I got thrown down, I only rolled once. But guess what? The Legion faction can recover pretty fast. So Sarge wasn't able to land his second hit. I think I'm gonna get the opportunity to do this again during this match. I lost this match. Yep, I lost it. Call me noob all you want. Always roll once with Legion characters because they recover pretty fast. So let's wait for it. So here we go, one roll. And then your character recovers fast. Then you can take out the enemy. So I lost this match. I got knocked out. I got tricked. This Sarge just used his invincibility on me. Nice one. Nice one, Sarge. Nice one. So now I'm gonna bring my Sarge and try to finish off this match. You don't really need a lot of skill when you use Legion characters. The fight patterns for all Legion characters is always the same. Spinning back kick and then you analyze your enemy. If you feel like you can follow up with another attack, you do it. Sometimes if your enemy is fast, you can always wrestle or maybe try to dodge them. For those of you that play in the Herald and the Dynasty faction, you guys should be excellent at dodging. Bring all of those skills to the Legion faction, but when you get to the Legion faction, stop for a second. You need to rewrite your brain. The reason a lot of you think Legion faction is difficult is because you're trying to use Herald tactics in the Legion faction. That is why you think it's very difficult. I suggest that when you get to the Legion faction, stop for a second. Think. Spinning back kick. Analyze the opponent. If you think he's too fast, dodge, wrestle. Once you knock them down, there are spamming patterns that you can use. It's that simple. I used to think the Legion faction was difficult, but it's not. Hongju has a spinning back kick, so I'm gonna try and do this as well. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you agree with everything I said, just write nailed it. Until then, I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.